What's up everyone, I'm Braylixanic, and this is going to be part 2 to my series of how to make a Minecraft commentary. So now, we're going to be talking about how to edit a Minecraft commentary. Now, I think the biggest mistake that people make when making commentaries is they don't, edit them properly. And, the recording obviously is an important issue, but a lot of people tend to make the same mistakes while making commentaries, especially in the editing phase. So I'm going to go back to editing styles again, because there are the 3 types of commentaries. There's the video essay, there's the casual commentary like this one, and then there's the one that's supposed to be funny and stuff like that. So for videos like this, I would say that you would put in the least effort for editing, because you don't really want to focus on what you're saying. I keep thinking that's my bed being broken. Bed Wars, why would you do that? But if you're doing a video essay, if you want it to do well in the algorithm, I would say that you should add a lot more editing than what you usually would, because moving text and extra effects make it look a lot better and get pushed out more. It makes you seem more professional. Oh, the movement. I'm dead. Psych! Oh my god, please win this. So I'm actually just gonna edit my other commentary real quick. At the time of recording this, I haven't even made the first one yet, so I'm just gonna get the footage for that right now. Okay, so now that you have this commentary up, you can see that the volume is pretty quiet sometimes depending on your mic. So I like to raise it so it's pretty much at the orangish yellow, but not quite there. By the way, for commentaries like basic ones like this, I would recommend using CapCut because it's really fast. But if you want to add more editing, then you could use anything like Premiere, Vegas, All-Light Motion, or DaVinci Resolve. So most of what I'm going to be doing is just trimming. So you can kind of see where I'm talking at the bottom. So you would really just go to wherever you stop. You just look for gaps. I mean, you could just rewatch the whole thing on your own. So you could see a gap right here. This was a little stutter probably. Oh, yeah, so that's a little stutter. So how to record. After you stop talking right here, you would split and then go to here. So recording. And then as you see, just like that small gap here, let's rewatch it. Go over how to record. So recording is that's literally what you're doing for the whole video, is you're just trimming out the small gaps. And a lot of people don't do this as efficiently. You want to leave as little space as possible. You could even do less than this if you really wanted, but it doesn't really matter as long as you are constantly talking through the video, or there's entertaining bits where you're not talking. So this is about 13-14 minutes of footage. So this is me constantly talking. I've done a lot of commentary, so I don't stutter as much as I used to, but if you have a lot more gaps, then you're going to want to trim it down a bit more. So I think for most beginners, if you stutter a decent amount, then you would go from 13 to 14 to maybe 8 or 8 to 10 minutes of footage. If you have 2 POVs, which I don't in this video, then you would just import both of them and keep the audio, and then just over the top try to sync it, so whatever's happening on the other person's perspective, when they're talking, or if they're in an intense fight or something, then you would just play that instead. Now for music, this is actually really easy. So most people, I would assume, would not care about copyright because people don't really take YouTube serious in the HIVE community, or just Minecraft in general. But if you do, then I would recommend finding some non-copyrighted music. What I do is I just sometimes search a random beat. So this is just a underground rapper, and then it's a fan beat someone made for him, and these don't ever get copyrighted. I could show you real quick. So yeah, montage that I use copyright song, copyrighted. For this I had background music. For this there was background music. For a lot of this there's background music, except the montages get copyrighted, but besides that, that's literally all. So just try to look for music that you know won't get copyrighted. I think, if I'm correct, you can use websites to check copyright on YouTube. So you just paste the video link and it'll tell you if it's copyrighted. I don't know if it's fully accurate. I don't test this. but I'm assuming it probably is. If there's uninteresting bits that you don't think like matter in the video, that you can just like trim them out. So you just split, take it out, and then it'll just be gone. But that's only if you want to remove like parts that you think will make the video worse. Once the video is done, you go to export and you name it whatever, it doesn't matter. And then do the resolution to 2K or 4K. Because for some reason with YouTube, it'll lower the quality no matter what. So when you like render it in 2K, then it'll just make it better overall. And if you record in 30 FPS, then render in 30 FPS. If you record in 60, render in 60. If you want to add motion blur, you can rather use the method I used in my CapCut video, or you can download Techno's Blur. So how it works, it's really easy. You just get your input, you drag the file onto this. I'm not gonna do it because it takes like 6 years, depending on the config. But you find like a config you like, and you drag the footage over it, and it'll just render itself. And I would not recommend like rendering it in this and then putting it in, because if you record in higher FPS, then you should render this first and then put it in this, because then it'll export to 60. There's no frame blending in CapCut, so if you record in 180 or 2000 FPS, it'll literally just look like 60 because it won't merge the frames. But there are options to do that in Vegas, so if you actually care about really nice renders, just use Vegas. Now, if you record like essay style videos, then you would follow these rules obviously, but you would also want to add more editing and just whatever looks smooth to you. If you want to do like pretty like high edited style videos, I would not use CapCut, but it's really up to you. See, CapCut's really good for simple things, and I have seen like really good edits on CapCut, but I don't think it compares to DaVinci Resolve or Premiere Pro, After Effects. Yeah, you cannot make that. Yeah, these are mine, dude. If you're editing like funny videos, don't add bad memes, please, because you're going to make people just like cringe and click away if you're adding like really bad memes. Try to add just like random stuff, you know, people like posts nowadays, but it's really up to you. Whatever you find funny, but like genuinely find funny, don't just add stuff just because you think it looks good. It doesn't work, trust me. The MLG era was like 8 years ago. That era is done. A really big tip I can say for editing commentaries is just watch someone else's commentary first and just try to mimic what you like. Because that's kind of what I did with a few people, I guess like Freshes, or like Craniexes. I really like those. I also like Defects. So whatever kind of commentary you want to do, just take inspiration from other people. Also, since I've kind of like ran out of ideas of the stuff that I've written down in the script, I'm kind of focused more on the game, but I'm still keeping it somewhat relevant so people don't like lose focus. Hey, did someone icy bridge? Dude, both of these dudes were icy bridging. Look at this. Hey, man. I mean, this is definitely not. They were probably just crouch bridging over here. Yeah, this is not an icy bridger. Oh, they're cross teamers. That's what they are. Oh, yeah. One dead. Cross teamers down. Boom! Anyways, hope this video helped you. I really want to see some more like good commentaries out there because I think HIVE needs it right now. So in a few days, I'm going to be releasing the thumbnail tutorial. So if you want, subscribe if you want to see that, obviously. So thank you for watching, and bye everybody.